Hi, welcome to Cranbourne Golf Club. My name's Mark Hall, I'm the golf professional here. Today in our series on putting, we're going to do determining the speed of your putt. It's a really important part of putting and something that every golf professional does. So what I've got here is, notice our 16 ball drill again. It's a really important drill. We use that one all the time. What I've got here is I've got a putt that's downhill left to right. It's in my left to right quadrant. You'll see my left to right putt here, my downhill putt. Okay, if you've seen previous videos, you'll understand this. So I've got a putt here that's downhill and left to right. Now, the speed you hit the putt is really, really important in terms of playing. One of the most commonly mistaken parts of putting is most people work more on the line that they have to choose, but it's actually the speed of the putt that you hit it at that determines the line you take. So, give you an example here. If I've got this putt here, if I hit a soft putt, one that's just going to turn just into the hole at a low speed, then I'm going to have to allow for more turn. If, however, I decide I'm going to hit a firmer putt, well, I'm going to need to hit that putt much straighter to the hole. So essentially the line that you take on the putt is determined by the speed you're going to hit the putt at. So I've got a putt here and I've got a few balls. It's going to probably take me a couple to hold them, but essentially I'm going to hit some different speed putts, and therefore I'm going to have to aim in a slightly different position so I can get one in the hole. Another thing that I'm going to do is just show you our 2T exercise and how that then applies to your practice and how you get better at green reading. So effectively, I'm just going to hit some putts here. So the first putt I'm going to hit, Tim, I'll get you to come a little closer so that wind doesn't affect us. The first putt I'm going to hit is quite a soft putt. I'm going to hit a putt that just sort of dribbles to the hole, and you'll see where I need to aim, where the ball has to start to get the ball into that sort of line into the hole. Okay, so with this one, it's a little bit of a downhill putt as well, so it's going to be a bit faster. So I'm going to aim a little bit more on the outside of the hole, so somewhere about that sort of position. So if I'm going to hit a soft putt, I need to aim outside the left-hand side of the hole. This is a downhill left to right putt. Okay, well, I only took one putt to get it in the hole. That was a bit lucky. But essentially I wanted to start somewhere near that pink tee, and I wanted to just roll the ball in at quite a nice soft speed. Well, not really soft, but it was just nice holding speed. So this time I'm going to hit a putt that's a little bit firmer. Now it's a bit risky when you're hitting a downhill putt to hit it a bit firmer, but I'll hit one anyway. So with that tee that I've just put out, this time I'm going to need to move the tee a little closer to the hole. So I may even nearly get to the edge of the hole if I'm going to hit quite a firm putt. Okay, so same thing again there. So once again, I'm putting really well today, which is good. Effectively aim at the tee, but I had to hit that one a lot harder. So because I've chosen to hit the putt harder, I need to then aim much closer to the hole. So let's see if I can hit the third one, which is the one that the ball would just die at the hole. So first one went in just at a nice holding speed. That one I've wrapped it in a little bit more. The next one I'm going to hit a little bit softer speed putt and see if we can get that one to just drop into the hole as well. So with this one, once I've changed the speed, effectively I'm just going to have to move that tee back out again. So I'm going to hit a much softer putt. Okay, so that one was a little bit too much borrow on that one, but essentially understanding the speed that you're going to hit the putt at is really important, and you decide that before you hit the putt. So are you going to hit an aggressive putt where you're going to try and knock it in the back of the hole? Very careful on that one, particularly if you're doing a downhill putt, that you want to be careful with hitting that too hard. If you're going to hit a really soft putt, then you need to aim a little bit higher on the side of the hole, effectively giving it more turn to be able to go in. Now, from a green reading point of view, we've talked about green reading in terms of our 16 ball drill. So this putt, generally speaking, if you're hitting a downhill putt, hit them much softer. It's really easy to have a 3 putt if you hit the ball at the wrong speed and hit the ball through the line. As a little note to that, generally speaking, most amateur golfers always underread their putts. They don't allow enough turn and therefore have to hit the putt harder to try and keep the ball in line. Golf pros do tend to have or tend to read the putts a much higher turning rate, so they'll allow a little bit more and then hit the putt a bit softer. If they miss, the ball does tend to finish right next to the hole. It's quite a simple tap-in if they do miss. But from a green reading point of view, obviously understand how we did our quadrants. From a speed point of view, the speed actually does determine the line that you pick, and it's a really important thing. Decide the speed before you hit the putt, and that's how you can improve your putting.